Approaching the gates.
Horse is about to move up, riders.
Walks in, the light flashes, and the babies are set to break. 1,000 metres. Gates open, they're racing as well, and Alma Talk from the inside, and Pure Excitement left very quickly from Vicinity. Up there as well soon after the start to Talker. It'll ease back and grab fourth Posse, then to Spicy, who's over on the inside next of all. Being closely followed by Rebel Tail, and out the back Bold Sun next to last in company with Galahad. At the 600 though, and Alma Talk held the front by a length on Pure Excitement. Vicinity over on the inside third, going easily. 3/4 of a length away to Talker fourth, 1.5 further back on the inside to Spicy, being followed further back by Rebel Tail, Bold Sun, and the tail ender is Galahad as they turn for home. At the top of the home straight at the 300, and Alma Talk had kicked two in front. Vicinity pushing up near the inside from the tiring Pure Excitement. Now to Spicy, gets into the clear, and the little filly starts to pick them up very quickly too. Spicy ran to them effortlessly. Too Spicy gapped them in the final stages, comes away. Too Spicy by more than 2.5 lengths. Second home is De Talker from Alma Talk. Then came behind them Rebel Tail and Galahad from last. Vicinity didn't come on. A gap to Bold Sun, and Pure Excitement knocking right up from the home bend to finish back there amongst the last of them in. Super win there by Too Spicy. Jade McNaught. The All-American filly, Too Spicy. She's only little, but she's got a very, very good turn of acceleration. Back there, fifth the rail, you could see Jade peeping across the right shoulder, when to come off, Eventually did. They'd kicked off the corner of the babies, but the pressure then started to tell, and Too Spicy, who was terrific in the initial plate, goes right on with it today with a most authoritative victory. Beats home De Talker. So they ran second and third to Bumper Humper. They've now run 1-2. And Alma Talk. Chris Parnham is back there third. 8. Rebel Tail grabbed fourth in front of Galahad from last. 6, 2, 7, 8 the numbers. Too Spicy. Trained by Dion Luciani. For C. Dunlop, R. Skinner. Karen Fernie by All American out of Arctic Aura. Jade McNaught aboard the winner. Second home is number 2, De Talker by I'm All the Talk from De Winner for Mungrup Stud, trained by Paul Jordan, ridden by Ryan Hill. Third placing to number 7, Alma Talk by I'm All the Talk from Al Macino, Nev Carolyn Parnham, Bob Pearson and Mike Fagan, W. Brooks, C. Anderson, Steve Kilner and Santo Waliato. The owners prepared by Neville Parnham and ridden by Chris Parnham. 34.93, the back end 600. They stopped the clock in 59.66 at the end of the 1,000, 59.66, and it was 2.5 lengths in really good fashion, with a length and a quarter second and third. So fine win by Too Spicy. Encountered traffic problems and excuses there on debut in the initial plate, and comes right out of that race and goes on with it today in the most impressive of order. Race number 4. This is the Guinness Handicap over the 1,400. No changes there. 2:27 will be the starting time as we head back to Brittany Taylor joining us after this victory by Too Spicy. Okay, Britt, she really came on. Love the turn of acceleration there. Sectional reads good. Looks as though she's got plenty of upside. Not a big filly, but she's got a bright future.
It certainly looks that way, Darren, and I think she put the writing on the wall with her performance in the first run in the initial plate, and today she goes one better for the connections. Dion Luciani coming into the mounting yard now, and what a phenomenal record he has in these 2-year-old races. Last year's initial plate winner Amarillo Rose, trained by Dion. You Quinella the initial plate this year, and today you take out the second of the 2-year-old races. What is the secret, Dion?
Just fast horses, really. Look, great run by the filly. She got a little bit lost on the corner, but she seemed to really put them away in the end, so she's certainly come on from the other day. But I've worked a fair bit with the All-American progeny because I've done all the breakers and early work for Eddie Rigg and Geisel Park this year, and the All-Americans are just such easy-going, lovely horses to deal with, and she's such a professional, and when horses are so user-friendly like the breed of All-American are, it makes our job a lot easier. So she's been an absolute pleasure and really pleased with the way she flattened out today.
Of course, they bred this horse at Geisel Park. What has the timeline looked for her from the moment that she came into your care? What are the preparations looked like?
When I was first breaking her in the heavy sand, I thought she was useless. Myself and Jace Buckley were saying, well, this is probably one of the slower ones, but it just goes to show how much the young horses change. They change so much through their breaking, and then they come in and do a little bit of early work, and they do their first couple of gallops, and they all just change so much. It's the ones you want showing that bit of toe at the end of their campaign, and this filly was one of those.
Does she continue to go on with it now and step up over the trip as we continue this 2-year-old series?
Well, I'm not really sure what we'll do with her yet. She was a little bit more wound up today. I don't think that's her being over the top. That's probably just her really switching on from her first run the other day. But if she's sound and she stays in the form she's in, would have no hesitation in bringing her here in 2 weeks if she can do that again.
Certainly not. Not when you can pick up the prize money, you can. Well done.
Thank you.
Dion Luciani and Scott Embry catching up with Jade McNaught, who rode this horse in the initial plate and rides it a victory today.
Thanks, Britt. I've got Jade with me. Jade, no luck on debut, knocked around in the home corner, but she looked to get a good run today and she looked a lot more professional.
Yeah, it was super. The other day, like you said, she had a few knocks. She still didn't have the smoothest run today. Nothing went wrong, just a bit of greenness. But as soon as I got into the clear, she gave me a few gears, which was very nice.
Looked to appreciate a little bit of extra running room today.
I think so. Just with the 2-year-olds, I just sort of wanted to eliminate a bit of bad luck. You know, she was a favourite, and we know she can run, so I thought I'd give her a bit of room, and I think she'll get over a bit of ground when she's a bit older, because it took me a while to pull her up. She looks like quite a nice horse.
Would it be fair to say she surprised you? I know she was favourite, but she really extended well late.
Yeah, I had a quick look at the film because I couldn't hear anyone coming, and I was a bit further in front than I thought I would be.
Maginika in the next. What's the game plan?
Look, go to the front and keep running.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Jade McNaught, winning rider on to Spicy, has a brilliant chance in the next with Maginika. It'll be handles barred down with that horse there. But to Spicy, credit to Dion Luciani. He's taken out both of the first 2-year-old races of the season. To Spicy takes out the Tab Touch Better Your Bet plate.